again, if we have, like, an influx of trolls, I'm just going to fucking... I'm probably just gonna make a video as a result. I'm not sure. Because this is just bizarre. Okay. Hold on. Come on. Sorry. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, Ethan is now a moderator. Okay. Alright. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much so, yes. Hello, Masked Spider fan. It has been a long time for sure. A very long time for sure. Hello. This is pretty much the last attempt. I know, right. That's exactly it, yes. None taken, by the way, in Invader Troll Falls, because that's kind of what I got worried about for a second, too. Hello, Molly. Thank you, I'm glad to be here. I've been recovering. Getting better, anyway. Yes, everything is going alright. I just hate that, this really nice comeback is getting ruined by a bunch of shithead trolls. Yes, I have seen that movie. I'm going to be reviewing it later. When it'll come out, I'm still not sure of. Because I don't know how long it'll take me to do some of the stuff I want to do for it. I want to make it more informative and, fun and a little more emotional, I guess. Like, I want to change up the format from a typical review, per se. Like, I mean, like, different from how I did reviews in the past, you know? Like, I want to change up the review style. Bring out a new me. Which was always the plan, I just didn't know how. Dang it. I'm trying to hold this up and it's hard. Because my thing's broken. So I have 6 people at the moment. So... Singing troll... I agreed. Yes. Agreed. But to kind of give another clarification, because I've had to do it twice, and then the shithead trolls came in. I've been gone for 8 months. I've been gone for 8 months because there was a really bad lack of motivation on my end. And there were a lot of other goals that needed my attention. So, as a result, I could not determine for the life of me what I was going to do in regards to videos. Because I didn't want to just be known as a Trolls YouTuber or a Trolls streamer or something along those lines. Like, I wanted to tackle more ground that I could garner in more people. More good, decent people that are not shithead trolls. So, and I garnered more ideas as it went along. Like I thought of taking on Marvel or DC or Star Wars or Bluey, BoJack, and maybe a few other tacklings of troll stuff that could easily get views because no one's done it before, such as the top 10 best Beat Goes On episodes, top 10 worst Beat Goes On episodes, top 10 best TrollsTopia episodes, top 10 worst TrollsTopia episodes. You get the gist. And with Ethan now as a new editor and a moderator now, he's actually here. I just don't know how long he'll be here. We're gonna hopefully get things back on track now. Because I've been gone for 8 months, and so as a result of that, YouTube decided to update stuff and say, you know what? Because you can't be gone too long on YouTube nowadays, if you're gone for too long, we're gonna take your YouTube partnership away. So I lost the ability to monetize, and you guys as the chat lost 10 minutes. It lost the ability to donate money to me. You guys can only chat here at the moment. So, did you hear about Trolls' new holiday special? It's called Trolls Holiday Family Reunion. I'm not fully trusting that until there's actual proof from a legitimate source. But it would be cool for them to bring in a new special, because they're really good at those. They're getting better at those. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can stay too long. The stream is only there to kind of let you know that I'm back. Oh yeah, I can trust that truck. Well, duh, Ethan. I can trust that Shrek 5 is happening because DreamWorks confirmed it themselves. Universal did. If you're hearing from the company itself that a movie is coming out, you know you can trust it. Duh. Catch up, Ethan. I just know I can't also stay too long because the room I'm in needs a tidy. Hopefully I'll see you again with another live stream, and hopefully you don't stay gone too long. I agree. Thanks, Brittany. I probably will do live streams again. I just don't fully know if they'll stay up. Because I can't just keep every stream that I do up. You know what I mean? That's something I learned from Martha. But when it comes down to streams, I'll be back. And staying gone too long, I don't think will happen again. At least, I won't be gone too long before I make something else. You know? Thank you, Brittany. You're really kind. I really appreciate it. Another thing, too, that I really want people to know, because it's really important that I say this. I'll read your message in a bit, Invader Troll Falls. The fact that people have been here this long, even though I've been gone for ages, really means the world to me. Because there's always an easy chance that whenever you're gone for so long, that as a result, you are just in a position where subscribers leave because the person that they subscribe to is no longer making videos for a while, or they've been gone too long and they're not providing me the sustenance that I need or want, so as a result, they leave. And so I don't really get much traction as much as I used to anymore. So The fact that I'm still at the 1.29K mark on my subscribers means the world to me. Thank you all so much. Without you guys, this channel would not even be here. It wouldn't exist, and I wouldn't be in the position I'm even in regards to everything. I really appreciate it. I don't trust sequels anymore. Call me crazy, but I didn't like Kung Fu Panda 4. I get that. I haven't seen it, but a lot of other people said it wasn't good. Toy Story 4. Yeah, I didn't like Toy Story 4 either. Or Despicable Me 4. Yeah, I haven't heard the best reviews of Despicable Me 4. Yeah, Trolls 3 is the only good one. Although Across the Spider-Verse was pretty good too. I'm cautiously optimistic about Shrek 5. I don't have much of experience with the Shrek films. There's also the feeling of nostalgia with other YouTubers, even though YouTubers either left. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Justine. This stream is mainly here just to let my YouTubers know that I'm back. Yes, I know Despicable Me 4 has a character named Poppy. Insert random freakout from Trolls Band Together Fan 2001 here. You clearly mean something to your subscribers if we all stayed. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Invader Troll Falls. I really appreciate it. I promised people that I would come back better than ever, and I plan on it with these new videos. Because essentially at the start of the year, the emotions kind of kicked me down, and then I got right back up. Don't do that, Ethan. We're not placing any bets on anything. I just had to deal with trolls coming in. I just had to deal with internet trolls coming in regards to the other 2 times I tried to do this. So, don't jinx anything, please. Don't even say not yet. You're gonna jinx it. Please. Also, this whole thing with Justine, all of the drama of that account, we're gonna cover that later. Every other channel is covering it, so I'm gonna give people a thorough, more clear, more professional take on it, I guess you could say. That's gonna be fun. Although that one's gonna be a while before we do it, because that would take an Ethan and me collaborative effort. Because I don't even know if everything that we're gonna talk about with everything regarding Alex will be a case of the video be an hour and a half long or something. I don't know. What drama? A ton of stuff. Just a ton of other stuff. A ton. We're not gonna introduce that drama on the live stream. If you need information about the drama without me, check out The Menace. He made a video talking about the issues. And to kind of put it as Ethan put it, he is very toxic. Is the best way we can put it. He makes the Trolls fans look bad. If we want to put it as nicely as possible. No, it's alright, Invader Troll Falls. You were just kind of wondering what we're talking about, and that's totally okay. You're allowed to ask. I'm just saying that, in regards to, like, all these stupid internet trolls, I think Ethan and I were able to figure out that the reason why is because on my live stream, there's a thing in the right where you can manipulate the thing to be like, here's the, you can stream it vertically or horizontally. Because I was streaming it horizontally, it took it as, oh, Preston's doing a YouTube short or something. And as a result, it just influxed big. And then idiot trolls took on a chance to just be stupid. But just know that when we cover everything Alex related, that's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be quite as serious as whenever Mr. Enter did a video on the most shameful predator hunt, but it's going to be a little more serious than every other video I make. Because he's done bad things. Simply put. I can't wait till I get a tripod. Until I can fix the old tripod that I have. Because I hate doing it like this. But yeah, in the wise words of Toby Mac, lift your head, it ain't over yet. Thank you so much, Brittany. How do you feel about how big the fandom has gotten since Band Together? I'm very happy about it. Because to me, it felt so much like a case of, you know how back in the day, it was pretty much a death sentence for getting made fun of if you watched any form of anime. Like, if you watched Dragon Ball Z back when you were younger, like back in that day, you were made fun of. If you watched Dragon Ball Z today, you were cool. But back then, you could not get away with watching any anime without being made fun of. But nowadays, here they are years later, they give it a chance and they're like, oh, I like this product too. And it's like, we won. We totally won. And that's what I feel like happened, is here are all of us, the Trolls fans, in the corner, being like, we're liking a property because we gave it a chance and we saw value in these characters and everything. And then there were people who didn't understand it, or people who didn't like it. Here they are basically saying that we're a bunch of babies. Well, not really that we're babies, but like, they didn't understand how we could like something like that. And then after Trolls Band Together, here is an influx of people that are like, I like this thing too. And it's like, we totally won. If that's the best way to put it. Oh, Ethan, I don't think anybody is going to know what you're referencing. Music-wise. Unless they're a really big fan of it. I don't think it was really that the fandom was dead after TrollsTopia. I thought it was more like people knew that TrollsTopia was just doing the same garbage all over again. For me, anyway, and this is going to be covered in a re-review of TrollsTopia that's going to be coming soon. I feel like seasons 1, 2, and 3 were when TrollsTopia was at its strongest. And then it got stronger. Okay, Ethan, see ya. And then it got stronger with season 5. But that ended with Search for Peace, and then TrollsTopia just down the toilet in terms of quality. At least for me, it was 1, 2, and 3 are good. 4 was just okay. 5 was great again. 6 was bad. 6 was like really bad. And then 7 is just okay again. Like, TrollsTopia really fell off after season 5. At least that's what I get out of it. And I'll explain why in the re-review. Because I felt like it was unfair for me to do it, to to just say, well, this is my opinion of TrollsTopia after one watch through. Because when it came to doing the doing the TrollsTopia Goes On versus TrollsTopia video, I based a lot of my TrollsTopia stuff on my first viewing and what I would think of later. But now I have 2 watch throughs, and this is the opinion I come across. Yeah, pretty much. The first seasons, loved the first seasons, and the rest was boring, and the series disappointed me. That really is the best way to put it. That's the best way anyone could put it. Other people just didn't like TrollsTopia from the beginning, or people loved TrollsTopia regardless of those bad seasons. But pretty much everybody I know is saying that TrollsTopia is inferior because when TrollsTopia got bad, it got really bad. And when it was really good, it was really good. And that good didn't last, you know? Like, there were many times where in Beat Goes On, no season felt like you could skip it and you would lose nothing. You know what I mean? There was always something of value in each season. But with TrollsTopia, I was like, why did we need season 6? Like, you could watch Be My Val in time, and that would be all you would need to watch in season 6. It's just so boring and bad. Because Be My Val in Time was the only truly great episode of season 6. And that's why I find season 7 a slight improvement, because there were actually more great episodes than there were just bland silver ones, you know what I mean? I don't think it was necessarily in TrollsTopia that Broppy wasn't canon. It was just that they made it seem like the friendship thing all over again. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has a problem with TrollsTopia being in a position of like, you know what, dude? This is what it is. Um, they didn't like the fact that Broppy was kind of reduced back to where it was at the start, and I get it. But I never really expected the Broppy moments to be as strong as it was in the movies. But I get what people are saying. I'm just saying TrollsTopia has a lot of problems that Beat Goes On doesn't, and that's why Beat Goes On is better to me. TrollsTopia may have better episode quality, and they may have good music and all that, but in terms of a story, TrollsTopia is not good. I don't think TrollsTopia is good story-wise. And sometimes there was just stuff that worked in the long run and others that didn't. Like how by the end of by mid season 4, Val has already developed into what kind of character she had to be. Like, there was nothing more you could do with Val. So as a result, with episodes like Haroldine the Musical, they had to strip her back down to where she was in season 1 to give her that same character arc all over again, you know? It wasn't as forced in the season 7 episode Murray Duty, but it still felt distracting nonetheless. That you have Val going through all this stuff, and then she goes through Haroldine, and it's like, this doesn't feel like this is something season 1 Val would do, not season 4 Val that's improved and gone through all this shit, you know? At least we have all the moments in Holiday in Harmony. Yes. We have those, at least. I can't even really call TrollsTopia bad, because there are great stuff. I just can't call it... I just can't say TrollsTopia works as a whole, you know what I mean? So I only have 3 people, so far, nothing, no troll-related shit's happening. So I guess the way to do it is screw with your settings and make sure you're streaming horizontally, not vertically. Noted. By the way, screw you, YouTube. Screw you for having us make that distinction, you know what I mean? It's dumb. And screw you, YouTube, for taking away my YouTube partnership. I will get it back. I swear I will get it back. My next videos are going to get it back. I will be making money again. Exactly, yes. Does anyone remember Archer? Exactly. That was my biggest problem with Biko's as well, was that they set up the idea of the Archer plotline in Season 3 and all, and then they just kind of drop it after he becomes a troll. He just kind of disappears into the ether. But someone on Tumblr pointed out that you see a picture of Archer on a milk carton in the background of TrollsTopia. God, I didn't even see that. Even in all my watches of TrollsTopia, I did not catch that. So good job, Tumblr user. It's implied he's missing. That is actually kind of shocking. Because it's like, why aren't any of you going out and trying to find him in some way? Where has he gone off to? Oh my god, this should have been an episode all on its own. You know? Like, I'm surprised. I know, I didn't either. I had no idea about the Archer stuff. I thought they just kind of dropped him, so... I know, that would have been a cool plotline indeed. This is what I hate about TrollsTopia, I do, because it's like... You have this diamond mine of stuff that you could easily use to turn in great episodes. Yet you don't take advantage of it. Why? Or whenever you do take advantage of it, you don't go all the way like you did with Search for Peace. Or the moment where Val and R and Holly went into the into a pinball machine. Or the moment where you had Val and Poppy searching for a bunch of stuffed toys. And you turned in a bunch of emotional shit with that. Like, you have this potential, and you waste it. And that's what I hate about it. I still like Trolls, I do, but, like, I don't have to like everything. I can be critical of it. That's just common sense. You know what? Because I was able to get it fully correct, I may keep this stream. Probably. But I can't keep every other stream because, you know, it'd be kind of stupid to pull that off, you know. But I want people to know I am back. I am finally back after a long time. I really struggled with finding a way to come back all this time, and I'm here now, and I'm happy that I'm here. And the fact that I mean so much to people in how I review things, that they still stuck around despite the fact that I was gone for as long a period as I was. It just means the world. I cannot express that enough. I can't. It just feels like I don't deserve this, you know? I know, right? I would love a more canon series too, because you can't really take Beat Goes On or TrollsTopia into question, you know? Exactly. Like when you're in Minecraft and you find diamonds, but they disappear because you used the wrong tool. Yes, exactly. It pretty much is that, actually. You have all the tools to make something great, and then it just kind of gets dropped. And they don't ever try to utilize that again. I mean, when you had Laguna Tide Pool and the Lost Game Room, you had all the potential, and then that just kind of got dropped. Like, I would love to see more Indiana Jones type adventures just like that episode, but they dropped it. So, whatever. It's just Trolls Writers. You have every bit of power in your hands. You have all the power in your hands. Why don't you use it? Why don't you use all of it? You have the power. You have the power. The best power and weapon is the one between your ears. Use it. I know, right? There was competition between Poppy and Branch, but when they got to Bunker List in season 4, they started bickering less and they worked together a lot more. And if you want to take that into consideration, then just watch Ainsley the Fangirl's Why I Love Trolls video. But yeah, in the words of the great Toby Mac, lift your head, it ain't over yet. If they make a third series, I'm hoping that it's as good as TrollsTopia's good points, but does not get as bad as TrollsTopia's bad points. Yeah, pretty much. They were definitely trying to be better than the other sometimes. Although there was like one episode in their competition plots that I didn't like in Beat Goes On. Just one. That would be a cool theory to say. Oh, it's trying to prove their worth to each other. You know what? Not a bad thought. I'm gonna put that in my review. I'm cooking hard with the Trolls Band Together review. I haven't even started the script and I'm already cooking. Really cooking. Especially with the Broppy stuff. Like, I am already promising you're gonna have a lot of fun and you're probably gonna get a good cry out of it. From how sentimental I'll talk about Broppy and the impact that the Trolls franchise had on people. I'm cooking hard, dude. Thoughts on Velvet and Veneer? I don't... Oh, that's hard. Because I thought that... I mean, I didn't really like Amy Schumer as Velvet. I think everyone didn't like Amy Schumer as Velvet. She's a very controversial figure. And that's probably the one casting thing that I didn't like. But I would have replaced her with Velvet's singing voice actress, Brittany. A different Brittany. But I don't know. Veneer is good casting, though. I thought they were good villains. I thought they were good enough villains, anyway. They carried a good portion of the movie. A lot of people love the third one. A lot of people say the third one is the best one. I agree. I think Broppy and Band Together is them at their healthiest. Yes, Brianna Mazzola. Yes, thank you. That's her. But yes, I agree, Justine. I think that Broppy in Band Together and Holiday in Harmony was them at their best. It felt like them at their healthiest. Many people are calling Broppy the healthiest DreamWorks relationship because of it. And this will also be talked about in the review. I wonder if I'll get more comments from different people. I mean, I do gotta build. I have to build myself back up again because being gone this long took away a lot of the luxuries I had in regards to YouTube. But I'll make my way back. I do. I always do. I'll make my way back on YouTube. Hiccup and Astrid is the healthiest. It is the best slow burn romance, yeah. And that'll also be talked about in the review too, is that Broppy is a very slow burn relationship. Unlike Star versus the Forces of Evil, they don't play with any will they, won't they, or one person's in a relationship while the other is pining for them and the other is, you get the idea. I hated that shit. I remember when I loved the heck out of Star versus the Forces of Evil, and now I'm just like, it was fine. Maybe that's just what happens when I focus so much on writing and storytelling as part of my reviews. I believe it. I believe Trolls fans would genuinely be insane about those kinds of things too. I also keep doing this because it's a way that I think, I guess. Ooh, okay. They always have implied... Yeah, I agree. But I also feel like, in regards to that, I don't think they have to fully act like they're romantic all the time. You know, they can act like the best of friends. Again, I always take it as what Ainsley said. Besides Trolls, what do you think? Oh my gosh. Besides Trolls, what do you think is DreamWorks' best movie with a good follow-up show? I don't think I've ever watched a follow-up show. I guess Kung Fu Panda? I don't know. I need to watch more stuff. I do. I don't know about that rumor. there in particular. I'm not sure about that. You know, DreamWorks should make another short on Branch. Yeah, that would tie up things. I was gonna say How to Train Your Dragon, but I didn't think a lot of people would say How to Train Your Dragon was the best. Or people would prefer Kung Fu Panda more than How to Train Your Dragon. But yeah, How to Train Your Dragon is a good one. They have a few good shorts and follow-ups. I remember watching when I was younger. I remember watching the Bone Napper one. The Bone Napper on How to Train Your Dragon. Because you never knew what the Bone Napper was. Or whenever they celebrated Snuggle Talk. just what are these holiday names, dude? Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I think the stream is going really well. Better than the other 2 tries I had. Yeah, that's what I think too. Is that Viva would be leader of Putt-Putt Trolls. Then again, I would like more background on Putt-Putt Trolls. How do they get that power and stuff? That's probably something I'm going to discuss. Needs a bit more elaboration in regards to Trolls Band Together. Was like, who are the Putt-Putt Trolls? How do they get their how do they do this with their hair and all that stuff? Because if by technicality Viva is Poppy's sister, then how? Like, the question for me is always how, you know? Just how. How and why. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I got a lot, so, okay. Nowadays, most people don't go to movie theaters anymore. Everybody watches movie on demand. Now that comes out, it looks like movie theaters dying out. Yeah, streaming on Disney Plus or HBO Max has really done a lot of bad things for the realm of entertainment. Because everyone's all like, you know, if I don't want to watch it, chances are it'll probably come out on HBO Max or Disney Plus, and I'll just watch it there. At least when The Suicide Squad came out, it made sense for it to be on HBO Max while in theaters at the same time, because around that time, COVID was still a really bad thing going on. Nowadays, with Disney Plus especially, if you have Elemental that's like a sleeper hit, where it bombed on its first weekend, and then it got better and better, and then it became a monster hit when it reached Disney Plus. And the same thing applies for that really terrible Wish movie, too. Wish would bomb badly at the box office, and then all of a sudden gets put on Disney Plus, and it's the most streamed thing ever. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I'm on low power. That means I can't stay too long after this. Yeah, I totally get that. Especially because a 2D series is kind of... I would not want 2D stuff to be extinct at all. But in my opinion, like, I would rather have something like that, you know? Just like me, when I write fanfiction, they're just making stuff up as they go along. I kind of get that, but, like, would that really be as much of a satisfactory answer? Who really ever wants to go through a story being like, oh, the franchise is just them making shit up? I mean, when it comes to, like, I totally get the idea of, like, they don't have a pre-planned world building, or they just kind of create stuff just to kind of add to their world and stuff, not necessarily to give them like any specific reason as to why it works the way it does. But I don't know, I kind of like character backstory, you know? I like the idea of I would want the idea of these people actually put passion into making something that they love, that appeals to other people as well. Not, oh, these people made it to make money. Because making money and giving off a good story, that's what works. That's the yin and yang of business. It's like, hey guys, more effort means more bucks. 3D tone works really well in short form. I get it. I totally get it. But still, I don't think 2D stuff should fully go extinct yet. If you want more reason why I believe that, check out Nostalgia Critic's CG versus hand drawn animation video. I think it says it best. Because the main fear I have with the two, exactly, I don't want the Trolls franchise milked into dryness. I agree. That's kind of why I really want them to like take this slow and to not extend too long. That's why I'm a bit mixed about the idea of making 7 Trolls films, as Justin put it. Because I'm like, I don't know how long you could do this without it feeling dry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Don't mean to the YouTuber? Are you meaning Alex? If that's so, well, you can promise that I'm not, Brittany. This is supposed to be an informative explanation, you know? Um, I don't take pride on bashing the shit out of people. I don't. It's not fair, you know? Because, like, I can still recognize their humanity in some way. I just feel like their bad actions need to be called out, or their hypocrisy needs called out, or any time that they just do a stupid thing, they need called out for it. Or with someone like Trolls Fan Forever, I want to guide them on a better path than the one they're on right now. You know what I mean? I won't lose my channel, I promise. It can still be 2D, just a less long series. That's fair. I think this stream is a success, Ethan. I think we figured it out. Um, I think we figured out that I need to stream horizontally to prevent the trolls from coming in. Because if I streamed it vertically, like I was doing it on a cell phone, then as you said, the influx would have come in. Have you seen the It Takes 3 shorts? Yes, I have, and if I had to give it a ranking, I'd probably give it a silver. I'm not saying it's a good thing. A story needs planning to be a good one, and when done well, it can be fantastic. Trolls is still a good story. I was just making up a dumb theory. I understand. I totally get what you're meaning though. Invader Troll Falls. It's a situation where it's not like the Trolls franchise to me is not like the MCU, where they have meticulous planning for their story and these heroes and their backstories and the worlds that they're in. But instead, this one's like, they kind of create ideas per movie. And it doesn't have to be pre-planned out to be like, this is where we're going the whole time. But instead, it's like, here's their good story just because they just thought of ideas on the spot. And we're like, that would be a cool idea. That would be funny, or that would be intriguing, or this would be visually interesting, or something along those lines. if that's the easiest way to put it. I have not seen X-Men 97. Although I should watch it because I've been binging X-Men stuff recently to check up on Deadpool and Wolverine later. Going to see Despicable Me 4 with Billy. That's awesome. Have fun. Alright, I'll see you later too, Ethan. Although, I can't even trust that because chances are you'll be back to just check and make sure everything's fine. Which it is so far. We're good. Yeah, I agree. That's the best way to put it. Is that they do make things up as they go, but I don't dislike it. That's the best way to put it. I don't hate these ideas. You know what I mean? I mean, the whole hustle thing, that was kind of an iffy joke, especially when they did it the second time. I did not like when they did it the second time. But everything else was like, I like it. Hi, Lee. Hopefully. Itchy. Yeah, I think this stream is a success and I'll probably keep it. Oh, Jesus. Lee, hello. Brittany, how's your girlfriend? So, Brittany, I unfortunately have to give this kind of news, and this is another reason that 2024 started off a bit rough. As time went on, oh my gosh, a lot of people, a lot of text stuff. Just hold on a minute, guys. Whenever it came down to everything going on in Arifa's life and everything that was going on in mine, it was clear that the more we tried to make this relationship work, the more it felt like we were kind of forcing it, or the more it felt like we were only filling each other's insecurities, because it felt so much like Arifa was seeking validation and approval and acceptance, and they had to bend over backwards and be able to get it from me. And this kind of didn't leave either of us complete in that way. And at the start of January, under both of our own consent, we both decided that it was never going to work out to begin with, and we broke up. But Arifa does not have anything against me, and I don't have anything against Arifa either. It's just that we really tried everything, but we just couldn't make it work. There were just so many things that just couldn't work out. But Arifa is doing much better now, and that makes me overjoyed to hear. Arifa has just taken the national exam, and I hope they pass. They've been studying for a full year, especially since they failed the first time. They have found a loving partner that will fulfill them in a better way than I ever will. And when they talked to me on Friday the 12th, they said that they were happy that I was recovering and getting back on track and all, so neither one of us hate each other. But it was clear we were only enabling the worst of each other based on our insecurities at the time, and so it just wasn't going to work out regardless. But I am if they ever want to come back and be on my channel, all of that, if they absolutely, but if they don't want to come back and they're happy where they're at, that's totally fine. All I care about is the therapy, and if that means that I am not the one for them, then that's... I care more about the fact that they're happy, and the fact that they are happy. I'm happy for that too. And we both found out the reason it didn't. But we don't hate each other. No, we don't have any real animosity against each other, and we're both recovering and getting... Sorry to tell people that fail. I'm happy to each other. What other comments? The hustle dimension. Yeah. Do you have any idea? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where to take it, because when I thought about the idea of Trolls 3, when I got to the teaser, I'm like, this idea doesn't really seem like it would bounce off of the ideas you had for Trolls World Tour, but they made it work out all right. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, sorry. It was lagging because of times that either my internet didn't work or my phone gave out a thing saying that its battery is about to run dead. So sorry. Sorry to hear that. It's okay, Invader Trolls Falls. It's okay. It's all okay. We're both okay. We're both doing better now. It's all right. Sorry to hear that. At least you guys are friends. I'm sure one day. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it. Sound cut off. Fuck. Damn it. I figured that the lag was going to come in at one point. I can't wait till I get my own internet at my new place. Did you read a bit of Troll's Tale to the Band? I have not. I have not screwed with Wattpad in a long time, so maybe I'll check it out. In fact, you all should have discovered that any post that I made about RFA is gone on my community tab. That's because of the breakup. So, yes, that is the plan, Brittany. Right now, it's just focusing on myself, the channel, all the goals that I can cover right now. That is the goal. Let me see. 7%. Okay. So I'll answer like 2 more questions and then I gotta head out. Because my phone's about to die. And I need to keep it like this because it's more professional. Randomly cut off. Really feels like an actual series. Okay. I think this one was just talking about... I think that one was just talking about the book. Okay. Thank you for having us again. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait till you get your own internet. Yeah. I agree. I can't wait. Or at least, I can't wait to have better internet than I do here. Then again, I've always had a problem with my streams regardless. I've always had a problem with my stream at my father's or my mother's. So I think the lagging is why the chat kind of doesn't happen for me, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. So I don't know. Do you guys have any more further questions about the fact that I'm back, or videos, or anything like that? If you don't, then I can end the stream. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, really. I think so. I always am down to collaborate with other people. Other people have asked to collaborate with me on stuff. I just didn't know if I wanted to put it on my channel or theirs. Like Elizabeth Smith or Real Belrose had said that they wanted to collaborate with me on the buddy system, and I said I would totally be okay to do that. And I may invite people to kind of everyone's already getting excited for the idea of having Lee and me do a collab. Watch the video peak past any of the highest view counts I've ever had on my channel so far. Because Lee is in it. I don't know, that I would find that funny, because that is the intention. We're trying to push that more, push out more videos and different other stuff, is just to be like, what, how can I reach a further audience? How can I reach a wider audience? Yeah, because Lee made a name for themselves by doing so much more in the Trolls community and using their own creativity. And that really is the best part of the Trolls community, is that they get inspired so much that they end up creating their own stuff. They try to create their own comedy and their own stories and their own emotional turmoils. And their own satisfactions. And their own memes. Like Jawzaws is a perfect example, honestly. Alright, I'll probably answer one more. I've been on YouTube since... Jesus, I don't even know how long. Christ. I feel like I've been on here for 6 years. If 2018 is when I first started making my videos, then I've been on here for 6 years. Oh my god. What in the world, dude? That's bizarre as fuck. It's crazy to look back on stuff and be like, that was that long ago? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, is there any other particular question or no? Sure, I don't mind Invader Troll Falls. I do not mind. I love how the stream, what I see, reflects off of my glasses. And that means my glasses need cleaned. The only way I will not take a question is if it's religion, political, anything, or... Yeah, I made Broppy fanfics too, on Wattpad. I even had a whole idea for Astrological Adventure, but I lost my creative ingenuity and I just kind of let it be. I need to kind of come back to it if I get that creativity back. I'll try my best not to stay gone too long, I promise. What's the other question? What happened to the stories? I don't know. I just kind of lost the writing ingenuity. And then I got logged out of my Wattpad, and I don't remember anything. So hopefully I can figure out my Wattpad password and stuff. Hell, I'm wondering if, with the knowledge that I have, that I can create a better story, you know? Okay. This is the last question for the stream. There are a few YouTube shows and regular series trending right now, like Has Been Hotel and Digital Circus. Which ones do you like currently? I have not seen either yet, though I have heard of all the hype surrounding Has Been Hotel. I have Has Been Hotel on my watch later list. Like in my library, I have history and then my watch laters. And in my watch later, I have the Has Been Hotel pilot that's on YouTube right now. And Macy, who hopefully you ought to know who Macy is. She is part of the Chaos crew. Or she used to be. Macy invited me to react to Has Been Hotel because she's seen it and she loved it. And I have not seen the Has Been Hotel show itself. Not the pilot nor the Amazon show or whatever, wherever it streams. And I have yet to watch it because I hear everybody say that they love it, it's really good, and you should totally watch it. As for Digital Circus, once again, I've only heard about it. I have not watched it myself. Okay. So those were as many questions that I could answer, and all the clarification you needed as to why I've been gone, and now that I'm back. The community tab literally gave you more focus as to what's been going on and the new videos, ideas that I have in mind. I will also be uploading a video later today that will introduce you to my editor, Ethan. So, yeah. Hey, Has Been Hotel has its issues writing-wise, but overall a fun series. I should totally check it out. Awesome. Anyway, I'm Party Planner Preston, and it is so joyous to be back, and it is so weird introducing myself again, especially after this long. It's crazy to me. I always reflect on that. It's bizarre, and I really want to thank everybody for staying as long as you did, despite the fact that I've been gone. I know that YouTube wants to punish people for not sticking to their algorithm, despite the fact that they themselves have been like, you should always take time off if you suffer from creative burnout. the hypocrisy speaks for itself. Like, I cannot say enough how appreciative I am of you guys. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist, and I can't wait for a bigger, brighter, and more fun, informative, and emotional future. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Take care.